I'm going. Hello. Honestly, let's just start. So, this is, yeah. Wow, so much to say. Uh, First of all, the game is coming out tomorrow. That is a confirmed date. It'll be ready to go. All the code is ready. As for how to I will make a separate video on how to download it. Right now, all you have to worry about is just finding where to download it. And some quick, short steps. In your search bar, well, first you have to go to, I use Software Center to download just Python 3.12.10. That should get you, and then once it's downloaded, you can go download my file. And then once that is open, type in your search bar, idle. This is the idle. There is another one that's dark mode. I prefer this. Anything else really quick? No, let's just start. Yes, no. Now, I can finally show premium stuff. These are the 4 premium races. They all get scaling, damage? Not damage. They get scaling effects. So, Human Devotee is not programmed yet, so if you'd like, it's just a free class right now. Free race. Come on, there we go. Because I didn't want Human Devotee. And if you'd like to see what it is, you can go explore that on your own time. For the meantime, I'm gonna go... a high elf. Yeah, okay. So, E to examine. These are all the stats. High elves specialize in mana, and a little bit in speed. So, mages have spellbooks. If you'd like, you can pause that. The only interesting ones are MA2, which is a automatic trip. Trip is crucial in this game, because it effectively makes them skip their turn. And MA9 to do DOT damage. You can see their permastats MA9. And then it's kind of just a waiting game until they get up. Once they do get up, you can go MA2 for Gust. Oh, this is a Minotaur, which I actually did not show in my first video because I never got the Minotaur to fight me. And it gets a special effect. It's kind of like a boss. Once it gets down to about half HP, it will start checking if it's below half HP. If it is, it will replace its effect with Rage. So it is nearly immune to Trip in this phase, and Rage actually increases damage. So you still have to trip them every... So let me just show you what happens if I don't trip. Or not. Yeah, they get a second Rage, so they do more damage. You've healed yourself far past your max HP. I now have a lot of health. And then MA5. MA5 is Necrotic Blast. It does 4 times Magic Missile. Like 4 times the damage, but it costs 7 times the amount. Believe me, this is balanced. It is still supremely... Oh, I don't have mana. Uh-oh. There's a problem with Mage now. Oh, the Minotaur can also get rid of permanent effects. Okay, barely, I just killed him. Let's go loot, because that scales. And you will want to stick around till the end of the video, because next video, I will not show you how... Like, this is one of the few times I'm actually going to show you how to unlock premium races. It is not pay to win. I should have mentioned that a long time ago. Using premium races is not pay to win. Troll is another difficult enemy for Mage because they have a lot of HP. Trolls regen, so... And mages are very bursty, so it is very likely that they just lose to a troll. Now, we are at a town. And I actually made an update today. So, inputs. Examine. Yay, I can see my stats. Settings, you have to do SE because, and that ping went up because I was clicking over here. You have to type in the search bar. You have to do SE instead of S because there are two things that start with S. So SE. This was the settings at the start. I usually go with yes, no. You can do whatever you'd like. It's there for your preference. Quests. It said at the start of town, they have one shop, which means I can go talk to a villager and then go get a quest. This one is kill 4 elves. The reward is 2 points. I will accept this quest because it is statistically better than nothing. Non stands for nothing. Not nothing, but none. N-O-N-E. Yeah. And now they're out of quests to go collect. Last video. Insurance did not exist. What is insurance? It is life insurance. If you die, you get revived. However, you don't get any money. Or points. So you just revive. And if you don't die, waste of money. It's okay. Not that there's much else you can spend. I only have $4. I didn't expect to buy anything. And for the final one, leave. No, leave. We're gone from the village. MA, speaking MA 2. I like to do a augury combo. It is extremely, sometimes it is mana efficient. Not mana efficient. Curse the monster. That's not really mana efficient. One of the better ones is deal damage. It rolls, augury rolls into random effects. I am missing a buff. What does shield do? Costing your player level, costing your level of mage level, it gives you armor. It doesn't say how much armor it gives. It gives armor equal to twice your mage level. And you can tell your mage level because shield costs your mage level. So 2 times 2 is 4. Shield gives you 4 armor. That is a... How does combat work? You take the user's AB, which is attack bonus, and then you compare it to their armor. Oh no, you take their AB plus 2 to 3 randomly, and then you compare it to their armor. So right now, it is taking their AB, which is 3, plus 2 or 3. Let's go with 2. They technically have 5 AB, and then I have 2 armor. So they, I guess, beat me, and they get a hit. However, with shield, I would go up to 6 armor. So if they have 5 AB and I have 6 armor, that doesn't, they miss. But remember I said 2 to 3 randomly. So if they roll into a 3, well, they hit me and do damage. So it's about 50-50. If you get your armor stat high enough, you don't actually have to trip them, because, shocker, they just can't do anything. Just gonna speed past this. Loot. You should I suggest this, should always, not always, you should usually select loot as your point, because, why? Because it gives exponential scaling, which is something you will need late game. I do not plan to go late game. Right now, I plan to pause, and then, yeah, I plan to pause the recording, right? Okay, so I may or may not have died. Well, that's a pain in the butt. Okay. So, as the developer of this game, I am allowed to hack it, because I can. So, there are premium codes for every race and class, as I have shown you. Mind Flayer starts with MF. Enter the Mind Flayer code. Whatever you'd like, you can type this all out. Go ahead. Be my guest. Hint, it won't work. You can type it in. It won't really work. These codes are really similar. Yeah. Let's go mage. Okay, back to pausing. Oh, I should actually show you what Mind Flayer does. So, Mind Flayer gets a special ability called, what's it called? No, yeah, see it. What if I go and trip them? What if I go and trip them? See, I have a new ability called Mind Leech. Turns out that is pretty good for Mind Flayer. First, I have to actually get something other than a fairy. Quest. Sure. Shop. I don't have anything. Leave. Okay, let's start with the trip combo. Trip combo. Oh my goodness, how am I so low? That's because Mind Flayer did not eat. Yes, eating is only for Mind Flayers. Mind Flayers, like, food, I guess, is human brains. Not just humans. Any brains. The more intelligent, the better. So, yeah. So, I have to do Mind Leech to gain HP. ML. And watch my mana. See, it's at 20? It gives me mana back. So, Mind Flayer loses health over time, but its new ability gives you a lot of health and gives you mana. So now I kind of don't have to worry about losing mana, because I don't have renewable, I have max amount of charges, but yeah, Mind Flayer is pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna go skip to the end of the, like, later. Okay, can you skip that recording? So trolls are not actually a problem for Mind Flayer mages, because they just have so much, like, stamina, I guess you could call it. No. My personal best for just this game is actually like level 26 or something. It was crazy. And that was only a couple weeks ago. Oh yeah, another thing with Mind Flayer. You can sometimes forget that you're just losing health. And you can actually die from that. So, something to be aware of. Also, you do want to get more overkill. More overkill means slightly more coins. If it comes at any cost of you dying, don't do it, but yeah. Hey, the game crashed. Recording. Okay, finally, I've got it. This is taking way too much time. You've reached the level where you can reset your build to unlock a premium re/slash class. If you do, your build gets reset. Would you like to continue playing or unlock a random premium re/slash class? I'm going to put yes. And then it gives me a code for Hunter. So then you can go, like, copy paste it, save it to a Word document. From there, whenever you play again, you can copy this and then paste it back in. Let me reload it. Sorry, that was on purpose. Then let's say I want a forest elf, hunter, right? Can paste that code, and then I'm a hunter now. Hunter is probably the worst ones that you could get. I should also have it give you human devotee code. Yeah. And that is the game. That is how you get premium re/slash classes. Talk to me in comments if you have a question, concern, if you have a suggestion. Eventually I will most likely host a Discord server where you can put all this, excuse me, all this information. I think that wraps it up. What is Hunter? It's actually a fairly average class. It is the first premium race and class, like, including those. However, it was the first one to be programmed. It wasn't the first one to be, like, thought of, like, the idea made. So that's Hunter. It gives lots of speed. You can see I have 16 speed. It is, like, it is level 1. Granted, I am a Forest Elf, and that's why I went Forest Elf. That gives 4 speed alone, and then Hunter gives 12. It used to give a lot less. But then I made like more premium race classes and kind of had to compare with other premium classes. And so it just kept getting buffed. Eventually, I will make Hunter a normal class. It will not be a premium. It is being completely outscaled. I might want to make Mage is just so good. It should be a premium. I'm not gonna make a premium though. Like, subscribe, make a comment. Comment what your favorite part of the game is. Tell me if you like this game. Yeah. I think that wraps up the recording. Thank you for watching. Good.